Well, so it changes the course of the Star Wars timeline.
In a good way. Does it fuck off
Ah,
the sequels?
do you want to know?
Just tell me, man. Just tell me.
All right. Welcome back to the movie pod episode. What episode are we up to today?
7.
Episode 7 of the movie pod. Already done 7 episodes. It's been great. We saw a little tease at the start. That's what we'll be talking about. Star Wars Ahsoka predictions. Now, before we started recording, I said, "Oh, but you don't want to know the leaks." But I mean, if you don't want to know them, Joseph, you can leave. You can leave the call, and we will. I can just speak to everybody. Do you want to know the leaks? That's what I said. It changes the course of the Star Wars timeline.
Does it do it in a good way?
Well, I mean, it's not good or bad. It's big.
But how does it change the? I'm so confused. How does it change the timeline? Why would they intend? Okay, does it
not in
Wait,
their
what?
universe. Not in their universe. If you're getting at what I'm hinting,
Holy shit! Did they get to a different universe where, say, Anakin didn't turn to the dark side, or
okay. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, do you want to know? I mean, I don't want to force you into knowing what the predictions are.
should I know? Is it really bad if I?
You don't
Is
need
it?
to know because when you see the show, you're gonna when you see this particular scene, you're gonna know what I'm hyping up. As soon as you see it, you will know. Holy crap!
I really want to know, but then I don't want it to
You want to be
kill
in
it.
the moment when you're watching it. You know, you want to be shocked. Wait, what if this isn't even real? What if the leaks aren't real?
Yeah, I also don't want to
No, but
overhype
I
myself.
think they are because coming from someone who's really legit, who gets a lot of the Star Wars leaks on point, and this is something Dave Filoni would do.
So do we see a? Is it a what if scenario?
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Yeah,
Is that what it is? Is there a what if episode?
basically. Yeah.
Yeah, just explain it.
Do you want me to tell you? I don't want to. I don't. If
Just tell
you.
me. I've basically gathered it all now. Just tell me.
Okay, guys, turn away now if you don't want to hear this leak. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn away now. Are you sure Joseph last chance? You can.
Yeah. Just tell me, man. Just tell me.
Okay, so it involves. I'll take it step by step. It involves the world between the worlds. World between worlds.
I figured.
Now, you know how Ahsoka left the Jedi Order?
Yeah.
If she never left, she would have been the person who fought Anakin on Mustafar. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it.
Live action.
Live action Ahsoka versus Anakin. Revenge of the Sith Anakin. And so
Yeah,
there's gonna
Anakin. Not Darth Vader. Anakin.
Anakin Skywalker. Like, is he going to? Who's gonna win? Anakin's gonna beat Ahsoka for sure. But will he want to fight Ahsoka? It's gonna be crazy. So apparently she looks at it. So she goes in the world between worlds, and she looks at. So yeah, exactly like a what if. What if she didn't leave the Jedi Order? She'd be the one fighting Anakin on Mustafar, and she's gonna see that through a mirror or globe thing. And there's someone else playing Ahsoka for that, like a younger Ahsoka, and
Okay.
Ashley Eckstein may be voicing her.
That's who's. Yeah, she's playing her.
She's voicing her. She's
Ashley's
not
playing a young.
Ashley
she's not.
not playing her, but voicing her maybe younger Ahsoka.
Okay.
That's the big thing.
That is kind of amazing.
I know. I hope it's true.
So going into the science of this all, does that not mean that there are multiple universes in there, because if she is
Yeah.
able to, then that would have had to have happened.
So
If that makes sense.
I think so. And that's one way they would be able to retcon the sequels is the World Between Worlds. And so I think the World Between Worlds is when you can jump into different multiverses. I'm not a huge fan of that in Star Wars, but this is going to be sick. And Dave Filoni's the one doing it, so... Oh my god. We're getting Hayden back.
Yeah,
Ahsoka vs.
that is.
Hayden, Mustafa, Revenge of the Sith. Could Obi-Wan also be with Ahsoka? Could it be Ahsoka and Obi-Wan fighting Anakin? It's gonna be
This
crazy.
is pretty big.
It is.
This is bigger than Luke and Mando season 2.
Yeah, I would say so. This is the crazy. It's gonna break the internet. They got to do it right. Let's Dave Filoni.
I think it might actually break Star Wars internet.
It's gonna go crazy on Twitter. It's gonna be crazy for all Star Wars fans.
But this is such a big risk as well.
Yeah, people are gonna get confused because a lot of people don't understand World Between Worlds. I suggest go watch Rebels, everybody, if you haven't seen it. Rebels is freaking amazing. Joseph, I still can't believe you've never seen Rebels. And you have to watch it before Ahsoka. Like, you don't have to. Dave Filoni said you don't have to watch Rebels, but
I think that's because he understands that
it's better to watch it. But
I definitely plan to.
Rebels is amazing, and I love it. Some of my favorite animations. Some of the stuff is really childish and really really slow, but you can skip a lot of it. But when it's like good, it is good. Ahsoka vs Vader, Maul vs Obi-Wan, the Inquisitors. It's good when it's good. Like, it's crazy good when it's good.
Yeah. I don't know if there's an option, because I know for the Clone Wars there's an option to just watch the important
Essential episodes. Yeah, it doesn't have that for Rebels. You could probably find something online, though, like essential episodes of Rebels. You'd probably be able to find something.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely use that then, because
Yeah, because there are a lot of really slow, boring episodes.
Yeah, well, that's the
They're
reason I haven't
skippable.
watched it in the first place, is because a lot of people haven't spoken that highly about it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, well, no, I don't like watching stuff that people tell me I'm not going to enjoy, because if I'm not going to enjoy it, then it's going to ruin the thing for me.
Yeah, I think you'd love it.
Okay.
I love it. I think you would. Some of the best Star Wars in there for me.
Yeah.
And
but it's like a Batman fan and then being told to go watch Batman and Robin.
It's not like that.
And then having Batman ruined for you because now he has nipples.
It's not like that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like that at all. And yeah. The leaks for Ahsoka, there's ton now, and there's a ton of leaks for Ahsoka now, and we know we're gonna see live action Vader versus Ahsoka from Rebels.
Yeah, but
Ezra
as it sounds,
Thrawn.
Ahsoka's gonna be like the Ahsoka. This is the reason that Boba Fett wasn't great, because they're focusing on this. This is the reason that Tales are so short. It's because, by the sounds of it, Ahsoka is supposed to be absolutely amazing.
Incredible.
From what we've been told, at least.
It will be. Dave Filoni, and God is doing it, and we're getting Force Ghost Anakin talking to Luke and Ahsoka in live action.
Well, I'm kind of glad that Dave's doing it, because wasn't Dave the creator of Ahsoka? At least, mostly.
He created Ahsoka. Him and George Lucas both created Ahsoka. George Lucas was supposedly on the set of Ahsoka and helped Dave a lot. Apparently, yeah, it's gonna be crazy, and I cannot wait. Ahsoka show's gonna be Star Wars is coming back, and I hope we get it like I want them to take their time with it. And it needs to be perfect, but I want it I want it right now. Okay, if all Star Wars shows that have been announced came out right now, what would you watch first? Let's say Mando season 3 came out right now, Book of Boba Fett season 2, or we don't know if we're getting a season 2, but Ahsoka, Skeleton Crew, Acolyte, Bad Batch season 2, Jedi Survivor, the Star Wars movies that
okay.
they've announced. What would you watch first?
If you're counting Jedi Survivor, I'd play Jedi Survivor first,
Really? Okay, that's fair. But I'd watch Ahsoka
and then
first.
Ahsoka,
Yeah, I'd
and
watch
then
Ahsoka
Mando,
first.
and then Acolytes.
I'd watch Ahsoka first, and then probably Mando Season 3. Yeah. I'm so hyped for it, and it's gonna be crazy. Anakin, not Darth Vader, but Anakin body.
Anakin.
Darth Vader,
Yeah.
Anakin body versus Ahsoka. Obi-Wan versus Anakin, Mustafa fight, but Ahsoka replacing Obi-Wan. So if she never left the Jedi Order, that's what it would be.
It's kind of crazy to think
I
about.
hope they could go off and do a what if series with the Word Between Worlds. Do it live action. What if Qui-Gon never died? And we see the events.
Yeah.
What if Anakin never turned? What if Obi-Wan turned with Anakin? That's massive. What if Obi-Wan turned with Anakin? What if Anakin killed Obi-Wan? What if Yoda killed Palpatine? What if Darth Vader killed Luke in Empire? What if Obi-Wan killed Darth Vader in A New Hope? What if there's endless stuff, and I reckon it could be amazing.
Yeah.
Because now they're basically confirming the multiverse with the World Between Worlds. And I'm okay with it, but I don't want them to... I mean, I'm okay with it, but I don't want it to become like Marvel, where they jump between multiverses so much. I mean, retcon the sequels with it, it's a big possibility, but I don't know if Disney would do it. With Bob Iger back, maybe. I know he's a big part of why the sequels are like what they are, but he admits he regrets it, and he's really sorry to George Lucas. So with him back as the CEO of Disney, and with Kathleen Kennedy on her way out, it's big.
Yeah, it is exciting. Like, just hearing that makes me kind of. They could realistically do whatever they want.
They could, and Dave could do whatever he wants. We need Dave.
Yeah,
bro. Dave's like, it's gonna be crazy. I'm 100% doing watch parties for every single Ahsoka show. I want to capture my reaction because it's gonna be it's gonna be crazy. I kind of wait, and I just hope. I reckon May 4th we could get it because that will be the end of Mando season 3. Could lead right into the Ahsoka show. Maybe end of Mando. I don't know. They could explore Grogu even more in Ahsoka. We know we saw his little flashback in Boba Fett. I hope it'll be around 8 episodes, I think, and I hope they're like 50-minute episodes. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's got me even more excited now.
I know it's what we all want finally, and I hope regardless, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Dave Filoni said he's watched the first episode. He said what he's put out his thoughts on the first episode of Ahsoka, and he said it's like a religious event. Like, it teared him up, and he thinks Star Wars...
Don't want to get overhyped. Like, I trust it, but I also don't want to come in thinking that, oh my god, this is going to be absolutely amazing. And the first episode's good, but it's nothing like crazy.
Yeah. I reckon they will start out with Ahsoka going to Sabine at the end of Rebels. I don't know if you've seen the end of Rebels, but at the end when Sabine's looking at the artwork and then Ahsoka shows up.
Isn't she getting a live action
show
rendition as well?
Yeah,
Sabine.
Sabine. We know who's playing her in live action, and we know who's playing Hera in live action. We know who's playing Ezra in live action. Thrawn, it's probably Lars Mikkelsen, I think, who voiced him, and it needs to be him. Jacob Isaacs, who voiced the Grand Inquisitor, should have played the Grand Inquisitor in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I loved who played Grand Inquisitor in Kenobi show. He did a great job.
He did.
I'm fine with him. They could have made him look a bit better, but that's not on him. Rupert Friend. He did a great job playing Grand Inquisitor, but Jacob Isaacs, I reckon, would have been the best. I reckon they keep the OG actors, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I'm so hyped, and guys, I think I want to be hyped. I don't want to. I'm this, we haven't had good Star Wars for ages, and hearing these leaks, it's made me excited for Star Wars, and it just feels so damn good, you know?
It does.
And I just hope I hope that, it delivers. It delivers the hype we're expecting. I think it will. Dave Filoni, Ahsoka is his kid, and it's gonna be crazy. He's writing every episode. Most likely executive producing the whole show, directing a few episodes, I would assume. So this whole show is gonna be Dave, and I can't wait. A lot of people are gonna call it fan service, but I mean that's just how the events went on in the Star Wars universe. Ahsoka's, like,
And I don't mind a little bit. I don't mind fan service.
no, if it's good fan service, it's great. Bringing
Yeah,
Palpatine back
like
in Rise
Tales
of
of the Jedi.
Skywalker, that was
Tales of the Jedi was purely fan
that
service.
was amazing. Look at how good the stories. The stories.
Yeah.
Dave Filoni knows how to give the fans what they want, but knows how to do it like properly. Like he knows how
Yeah.
to make it good and not just the Rise of Skywalker giving us Emperor Palpatine back, but making it so bad. Dave Filoni knows how to give the fans what they want, but he also knows how to make it good.
But nobody asks for Tales of the Jedi. It is complete fan service.
And it was amazing. Every
And it
episode
was amazing.
awesome. It expanded on the characters of Ahsoka, Anakin, Qui-Gon, Count Dooku.
Like, no one's going to complain about fan service. And
Except all the freaking
especially not with
Andor
Ahsoka.
fans. All the Andor fans. Because they're just like... Like, Andor was an amazing show, but not a Star Wars show. In my opinion. And, yeah. But I don't want to go back into that slopey 2022 Star Wars. It was just terrible. So, this year's big.
It is.
This year's big. We've got Bad Batch episode 1 and 2 done. We did our review on that, on those two. And Dave Filoni again gives us what we want. And Ahsoka, it's Dave doing it, so I know how freaking good it will be. His character he solely created. He created this character, his first ever character. He's gonna do it well, and he knows how much we all love Anakin. What's gonna get... What I'm most looking forward to is probably Anakin Force Ghost talking to Luke and Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Bro, we could even see Leia, young Ben Solo, Han Solo.
There's so much that they can do.
Mm-hmm.
But playing more with Ahsoka kind of goes back on the sequels as well. The more they keep Ahsoka alive, the more it kind of like reverts.
Well, yeah.
'Cause,
Ahsoka's not in the sequels, which was B's mistake. I don't know why she wouldn't be. Maybe she's dead.
But the more that they keep playing with her, the more they keep doing stuff with her, it's so hard to like go back on that, especially when like she's around Grogu or and Luke and stuff. Because she's getting more involved, it's harder for them to kind of rule her out, like in a like story driven sense. I mean, so like the more that they keep playing with it, the more that it's making it harder for Disney to make sense of the sequels, and which is I would prefer the sequels to get retconned personally, but
yeah, 100%.
And with this new thing that you just told me about the World Between Worlds, realistically, they can do that.
They can. But then again, they could go back and make Qui-Gon not die. But then that changes the whole events of everything. Because that's at the very start of Skywalker Saga. If they're going to do the sequels, Luke regrets what he did to Ben Solo. They could pull him out there. I reckon that would be the best spot. Pull Luke out in the World Between Worlds when he's about to turn his lightsaber on and kill and try to go kill Ben Solo. That would be the best point to pull him out,
Yeah. Don't get rid of anything else, just that. Because everything else is like part of the quote unquote prophecy, right? Anakin is the chosen one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, exactly. And the sequels did not continue that on. so they
No, they
can
didn't.
exactly. I agree. And all the people that love the sequels, I know you guys love it, and you can love what you want, but in the Star Wars universe, it's just George Lucas even said it. The sequels don't continue on the legacy of Anakin Skywalker, and that is what Star Wars is. He's the chosen one by the Force, by the wills of the
Yeah,
Force. Like, you can like the sequels, but continuity wise and canonically wise, it doesn't make sense. Like, Anakin not being in it. I don't want to offend you guys. You can love it. You're still a Star Wars fan if you like it, but like in reality, it doesn't continue. I know people are gonna argue this. This is out. This is. I'm gonna say this is solely not just our opinion. This is. I know you're gonna say, "Oh, there's no facts. Sequels are as good as they are." Yeah, but when the creator of Star Wars even says the sequels aren't what they should have been, the sequels that we have aren't what Star Wars sequels should have been, and even when Mark Hamill, the OG cast, says he would have done things totally different. That's not how Luke should have been treated. I think when you're getting these OG people, the creator of Star Wars, the OG biggest character, Luke Skywalker's actor Mark Hamill, saying that the sequels aren't what the Star Wars legacy should have finished with, then I think they're trying to. I think that hints at it not being. I don't want to offend anybody, but it's just like if you really look at the fact. If you really look at the facts, Star Wars lore. If you go behind Star Wars lore and you really dig into it, the sequels aren't gonna make sense to you. And when the OG people are saying, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's just, I'm sorry, but like, yeah,
yeah. It's like, yeah. When all these characters are just when they know that something's not right, and these characters played them like, yeah, these actors played these characters for like however many years.
yeah,
You'd think that they'd have some sway in it, have some
exactly.
like, but
And
it just felt like they didn't. Especially the way that as you just like said, most like more often than not it was Luke, like Mark Hamill.
yeah,
Um,
exactly. He put out many things saying, like in the one interview George Lucas did, his last interview, his last big one, 4 years ago now, 4 years ago, when just like around after the Force Awakens, around last Jedi time, and he reflects on what Disney's done. Yeah, but I wanna get off that. I don't want to offend anybody, and if you love the sequels, that's great. You're still a Star Wars fan. Um, but I hope you can see the side we're talking on. Like, but I want to get off that. I don't want to talk about it too long.
what are your big predictions for the show?
Well,
Like, do you think we're going to get see anybody who hasn't been leaked? Do you reckon we see Mark Hamill?
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I know that he's
They're gonna have to show us how they met in the Book of Boba. Like in the Book of Boba, I reckon we'll 100% see that.
yeah.
Um, I think we could see a Kanan, not as a Force Ghost because we know he turned into the wolf. Go watch Rebels. You probably have no idea what I'm saying. Yeah, he turned
No, I
into a
don't.
wolf, but we can maybe
I
see
didn't
that
have no.
wolf. Uh, Maul. Oh
If
my
we see
god!
more,
Oh my god. Okay, I'm going back. Hold on.
if we see
I'll
more,
get onto this article in a second. If we see Maul, holy
and
crap.
if it's Ray Park,
Please. It will be
I think
Ray
Ray
Park with
Park.
Sam Witwer's voice. Because that's what they did for Solo. Sam Witwer's the voice. Oh my goodness. More live action, more. In the flashback. In. Holy crap. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. You've already. Like, we've got huge leaks. And imagine if we get this as well. Oh, Ahsoka has so much potential. It's going to live up to its potential. It will. Even if it doesn't include everything we're hoping for, it's going to include some of it. I know, we know. It's Dave Filoni. Holy crap.
That could be crazy.
I think so. I want to get onto his article. So this is the article, Best in Bulletin, making Star Wars.net on Clone Wars era Ahsoka Tano rumored to fight Hayden Christensen's Darth Vader in the Ahsoka series. So,
Yeah.
let's zoom in here. Oops. Okay. Hello there. Before we continue, okay, cool. Now that the Ahsoka series has wrapped, leaks for the series seem to be coming thick and fast. Just last week, MakingStarWars.net reported various tidbits on the series that included seeing the character traveling to a place dubbed the New Beyond, which is either a new galaxy, or I want to also talk about this, the New Beyond, which is either a new galaxy or part of the galaxy we know, but have never seen that location, and that location continues that view and use the Force to how we've seen previously. And that is also the location where the Purgle sent Ezra Bridger and Grand Admiral Thrawn during this series finale of Star Wars Rebels. So I think the Great Beyond could be the unknown regions.
That's what I was going to say.
And there's also been leaks that there's different kind of Force users there. So there's these like witches that use Force magic or magic.
Yeah.
And that's been some other leaks. That would be cool. You know, getting into the unknown regions. This could really branch off into a whole nother series as well, and it could be the next Star Wars, this New Beyond, unknown regions.
That's literally what I was going to say.
We have no idea how big it could be. It could be.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, if this new place is like, I think it could be an introduction to if the leaks that the future Star Wars movies will be in the future and not in the past.
Mm-hmm. This could be a really.
I think that Ahsoka could have a very big influence on that.
Yeah, we know
when you
that.
Said it, I'm like the unknown regions.
Yeah,
those alien things.
Yeah, we know. Dave Filoni was at the round table executive meeting for the next Star Wars movie, which is sequel era, just after the Rise of Skywalker. David L.
That hasn't been confirmed, has it?
No, they haven't announced it, but it's pretty much confirmed. Like in the Disney executives, it's happening, and it's probably the next Star Wars movie. Obviously, we're meant to be getting Rogue Squadron at the end of this year, 2023. But the next one will probably be this David guy's film, and Dave Filoni was at the round table executive meeting for it, which is big.
Yeah, it's kind of
that already like confirms one of his characters are in it, or Grogu as well. And not gonna kill off Grogu. Grogu lives past the Rise of Skywalker. He lives past the sequels, and I really don't know how
they don't kill him. He's kind of Grogu and Ahsoka are the face of Star Wars right now.
But they have to retcon the sequels for it to make sense. Like, where's Grogu in the sequels? Where's Ahsoka? Yeah. Is Ahsoka dead? They finally won't kill off Ahsoka.
No.
And when he does, it's not yet. Not yet. It's not time. There's no way. But
yeah.
I'm gonna keep going through this article. According to the report, multiple actors have been cast as Ahsoka Tano, and various codenames were used for the different versions of the character. These versions are supposedly Tano at different ages, with one being around the age of Ahsoka during the Clone Wars. However, the report is unable to provide details on who these other actors portraying Ahsoka in the series are at this time, or if Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Tano in various media, will lend her voice for any of these versions of Ahsoka Tano. I think they'll use Ashley Eckstein's voice for Clone Wars Ahsoka. That I think so.
I'd like to assume so.
Yeah. Apparently, audience will see these other versions of Ahsoka via the World Between Worlds, which was previously seen in Star Wars Rebels. It's supposedly here we get to see Clone Wars era Ahsoka, but in an alternate timeline. This timeline supposedly shows our hero facing off against the newly anointed Darth Vader. Her former
anointed, yes.
Yeah. Her former master Anakin Skywalker on Mustafar. So this is where it says that Ahsoka will be facing off Anakin Skywalker and Mustafa. Tano has seemingly taken the place of Obi-Wan Kenobi and confronts Emperor Palpatine's apprentice on the planet where she must fight Vader. Hayden Christensen is being juiced for these scenes and was reportedly training for this fight sequence where he has the same outfit Anakin Skywalker was wearing in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. The purpose of the World Between Worlds sequence is supposedly to show Tano that she cannot change her destiny and that she must learn to embrace it. During these scenes, showcasing Anakin's fall to the dark side, the series reveals that it was always Skywalker's destiny and that she is not responsible, not even in part for his turn to the dark side. So Anakin still turns. Okay. Cool. That's cool.
That's still crazy.
It is, and it's going to be big. It will break Star Wars internet. It will break Star Wars social media, man. We're all gonna love it.
Definitely.
And yeah. What are your big predictions for the show? Knowing these leaks
do you want to go on
now.
a break first, and then we go into that?
Yeah, we're gonna go on a little break, and we're 30 minutes so far, so we're about our halfway point or whatever, and we'll see you guys in just a tad. And we are back from the short little intermission halfway break. Now, back to where we left off. Joseph, after, hearing these leaks, what are you most excited about? What are your predictions? What do you think we could see that we haven't, got a leak of yet?
Yeah, it's a whole lot to take in, really. The biggest thing for me, I still can't get over the seeing Ahsoka and Annie fight.
I know, on Mustafa. It's gonna be big.
Is this the first time we've seen Mustafa? And when was the last time we saw Mustafa?
Obi-Wan show.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Were you gonna say, is this the first time we've seen Mustafa in live action?
No. No, I was gonna say since
Revenge.
Yeah, but no, that's right. I forgot that.
Show, Rise of Skywalker.
Oh yeah, I forget that they were in there too.
Yeah.
I am very excited for it.
It's gonna be a biggest show. I reckon it'd be the biggest Star Wars thing since Revenge of the Sith. Not the most hyped up thing was probably The Force Awakens.
Yeah, The Force Awakens was crazy.
Yeah, it was. I remember I saw it opening night.
Yeah.
I don't remember my initial thought because I was 8. I was 8 when it came out. So I don't remember.
Oh.
I think I liked it.
What? 2015, you were 8. Oh god.
Yeah. I was
Makes
8.
me feel so old.
I know. You were how old? 12?
Yeah. I would have been turning 12.
Do you remember your initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts was that I liked it.
Yeah, same.
I first saw it it came out on Netflix.
You didn't see it in theaters?
No.
Damn.
The only Star Wars movie I've seen in theaters is Rise.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Not even Solo or Rogue? Or Last Jedi?
No.
What? I saw all of them in theaters, except Solo.
Yeah, I think my biggest thing is the thing I'm more excited for is Maul. Ray Park, surprising as well.
Really? If we get it.
Yeah, if we were to get it, that's my prediction.
Right, yeah. like
we see him.
biggest thing.
But then again, I also don't want them to cram too much stuff in.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like,
but
I'm kind of in like the middle ground of I want so much to happen, but I just don't want it to be just crammed in
yeah,
and just really like
I
yeah.
agree with that. But I reckon Dave will get it all. He'll sort it out and make sure. I feel like it's gonna have like different arcs. Like it's gonna have Ahsoka, and then like Ahsoka's
Do we
like
know how many episodes it's
fighting.
gonna be?
I reckon around 8. I think I'm pretty sure around
Okay.
8. And I reckon like end of the show is when we get Thrawn.
Yeah, like set it up for season 2.
Yeah, or like another show or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see much of Mando in there or Grogu. Like we will, but not a lot because we've already had enough focus on them.
Yeah, but we never know. But I think it's gonna be more of Ahsoka and like her journey and like continuing Rebels and stuff. I hope. 'Cause,
Yeah,
yeah, like Boba Fett's show had Grogu and Mando and like had their own solo episodes, which wasn't needed. And I know Ahsoka won't have
no,
that. Ahsoka definitely won't have that. I don't think.
yeah, it's I'm I'm not worried. Like this is the thing with Ahsoka. With a lot of other Star Wars projects, I'm worried, and the same for Marvel. But for this,
100%.
I'm
I'm hyped. Like
yeah,
I think it would do great. I reckon it'll be great with Dave. Full control over the show. Where can it go wrong?
yeah. Like, I'm actually excited, and it's the first time I can say that without being. Yeah, I can say with full confidence that I am excited for Ahsoka, even more so than I was before.
Yeah, I think
Hmm.
out of every show that's coming out, I'm worried for a lot of them. For Ahsoka, I'm just hyped.
Yeah,
I'm worried. Even though this is John and Dave, I'm worried for Mando season 3.
you're worried it's not gonna
I
keep the same kind of.
I don't think it's gonna have the same feel. I reckon they're gonna end it too short because Pedro Pascal is having issues with John Favreau or something. I'm worried.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll still be great. I'm worried. Acolyte, I'm worried because they're focusing on the Sith and the High Republic era. I hope they don't. I hope Plagueis is in there. Even as like a background guy, they say his name. Just reference him. He's the biggest Sith at that time, and I hope they don't go away from the Star Wars lore.
yeah.
And then we got Skeleton Crew. Again, don't know too much about it yet, but I'm not worried really for that. I think it's going to be a really cool, fun show. I reckon it could set up a lot of stuff with the unknown regions, the New Beyond.
Yeah,
And then there's like, what else are we getting? Nothing else really. And yeah, that they've announced. So yeah,
I did think of something that I would like to see. I don't expect to see it because, as I said, they've already. But if all these leaks are true, they have a lot of different things crammed into the show. Um, but I wouldn't mind seeing Cal Kestis make an appearance,
oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, Jedi
especially
Survivor could
with the
even
release,
yeah. Well, I
or
think
maybe Ahsoka in Jedi Survivor instead would make more sense to me. I think.
I agree. I reckon he'll definitely be in the big end game battle they're gonna do. Like they're gonna, surely he lives past the OT trilogy. So we know we got Ahsoka. We're gonna have Grogu, Ezra, Thrawn, Sabine, Luke, Kel. They could all come together, like, and fight Thrawn. All those 6 could come and fight Thrawn. I
Yeah.
reckon that's going to be the big endgame battle that Dave and John are talking about. And it's going to be sick. It's going to be like the secret trilogy we all wanted. Thrawn is the big bad guy. Luke, all the Jedi, Force Ghost Anakin. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And surely it's a movie. Surely.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like Ahsoka's kind of leading to the future of Star Wars, doesn't it?
Oh, 100%. It's big.
I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I can't really think of ways that they will go. Like, there's no way to pinpoint what they're going to do. You can't revert to the comics like you can from superhero stuff. You can't, like, there's so much
They've got like
space
endless,
for like ingenuity.
yeah, endless possibilities. And with the new space they use, the unknown regions, the new beyond, a lot they can
Yeah.
do there. It's just brand new thing. And that's what Stars need.
Yeah,
Something
that
brand
could
new where they
that
can.
could like level up everything.
Yeah. We want to know what you guys think. How excited are you for Ahsoka? Are you most excited for that? Like, what show are you most excited for? What are you looking to see in Ahsoka? Do you like the leaks? Are you not? Do you not think the Word Between Worlds is a good idea? Do you not want to see Ahsoka vs Anakin? Uh, what do you want to see in the Ahsoka show? What don't you want to see? Do you think these leaks are legit? Do you think it's too much fan service? Do you think? Just let us know what you guys think. Comment section of our YouTube, or DM us, emailing us, and we want to know you guys' thoughts. Maybe you could change ours, but I think I'm set on my thoughts for Ahsoka. I'm this hyped as hell. But
Yeah, I can't right now.
yeah, I think so. And yeah, that's what I've got to say.
So much can come from Ahsoka.
Yeah, it could. And yeah, let us know, guys. Like, subscribe, turn the bell on, follow, give us a rating. It really, really helps us out. 7 episodes in, and we are excited for episode 8. And we'll see you guys then. But thank you for listening to The Movie Pod, episode 7. My name is Isaac, joined by Joseph. And we'll see you guys next episode. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Joseph, for coming back on. And yeah, see everybody. We'll see you next episode. Let us know what you think of these Ahsoka leaks. Bye-bye.
Bye.